Hey guys, I am Tara and this is Mattie. Welcome to my channel, Mattie Tails All. And basically in my channel I'm going to be talking about everything dogs. Rescue dogs, foster dogs, adoptable dogs, tips and tricks. It'll all be in my description of everything that I'm going to talk about. And I'm guessing this is going to happen. You're off camera. Can you come over here? Stay on camera. So I wanted to just get right into it. I got Mattie 10 years ago. She's going to be 11 this year. That didn't make sense, but I got her when she was 1.5. So she was a stray. I had been looking for a dog, decided I wanted a dog. I was moving into my house, and my very first house, and so, I don't know, I thought protection or something. But it actually ended up being that I needed her. She rescued me. You always hear that thing, who rescued who? Well, she rescued me for a good part of 2012. I went through several losses of loved ones, and she was right there by my side to remind me that I needed to get up every single day and take care of her. All of her needs are what kept me going. And throughout the years, she's always, everybody says their dog's the best dog, of course, but she's been the best dog to me, the best dog for my husband and I to bring in foster dogs and just build our pack of dogs. I say build, I don't know if that's the right word, but get more dogs. We have several dogs. And we love to volunteer for the local rescues in our town, as well as the shelters, the city and county shelters. We've fostered for both of them, and for a couple of rescues as well here in Bakersfield, California. But I wanted to tell her story, as well as our other dog stories, but her stories is so much to me. It's not a rough story. I don't think she came from a rough past or anything like that, but she needed me and I needed her, and it was perfect. I knew from the day that I saw her picture. I had already been looking for a dog at shelters and stuff with my mom, and we saw a picture of her that a guy was holding up at my church, or the church we go to, and I instantly fell in love with her. We went to go meet her, and I already had a name picked out. I called her by that name, Mattie, obviously, and she just quickly ran up to me. It was love at first sight, I believe, for the both of us. And so I even said, when I was leaving the place, because I was going to come back to pick her up, I couldn't take her that day, but I said, remember the sound of this car, because I'll be back to get you, and you'll hear it all the time. And I had a really loud exhaust on my Corolla back then, but which I loved, and most people don't love, but I know that. But anyways, I knew that she was going to be a part of my family. And she's done so much to continue to be that. And you have to realize, she was my first dog ever. Never had a dog. And then for your first dog to be a pit bull also can be controversial, stigma surrounding them, all that kind of stuff. Come here. You want the pillow? Here. Come here. Come here. So, anyways, love at first sight. I think that's what I was saying. But I put her through training, which helped me because, like I said, I've never had a dog before. I went through training to train myself and her, just basic training stuff. We did a little bit of agility after she had passed the basic stuff, and found out that well, I knew in the beginning that she came to this guy's house with a Chihuahua, and at the time I was like, I don't want a small dog, I don't want a Chihuahua. But this will be relevant later on in future videos, because we do now have a Chihuahua, 4 pounds to be exact, and we just wanted to get one because we wanted to see how she was going to be, since that was her at one point. Can you not do that on the video? Hey, don't do that. And so we have several Pitbull mixes, and then we have our Chihuahua, Renthea. But anyways, going back, because this is what I do, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I hope you can keep up, because that's probably what it's going to be like every single video. But living with a Pitbull, and even to this day, walking her, there's still people that make remarks about, oh, hey, killer, and things like that. And it's like, all right. You just go with the flow. There's certain time, pick your battles, But it was very big in the beginning when I had her, and I would go on walks and stuff, and there would be people who pick up their dogs or go the opposite way and all that kind of stuff. And she's very friendly, but I was never a person to say that and be that person that's like, oh, but they're very friendly, and let her run up on another dog. No. But I didn't know really, obviously, what I was doing. It was my first dog ever. So I went through lots of different leashes and things for her to not to pull and things like that. And I'll get into more detail on that type of stuff in other videos when I break down all the different types of leashes and tools that we've used with our dogs to help them walk better, or to focus on us instead of other things during a walk, to be calm in a walk. And I'll be honest with you, we still have dogs that are not calm on a walk, so I'm not an expert at all. I'm not certified, nothing like that. So anything I ever am expressing or telling in a video is just going to be our experiences, and hopefully that'll help somebody down the road, because I've been helped by people just suggesting certain things that have worked for them. So that's basically all I'm doing, is just letting you guys know what things have worked for us. And every dog is different, absolutely 100%. Every dog is different. They're down to their demeanor, their personality traits, and if they are affected by things that have happened in their past, or maybe they're not and they just get over it like that, because some dogs do. Some dogs hold on to it that we've seen. And just having, I'll have to get the count for you and maybe insert it here, how many dogs that we've actually had come in and out of our home in the time that we've been together since 2014 But like I said, I did get Mattie in 2012. So I only had her for 2 years, and then met my husband, and then we call her the one that started it all, the one who started it all. And she absolutely 100% positively is. We have gotten several dogs since her, but I never thought to get a second dog until I met my husband, so I think it's clearly his fault. But so basically, yeah, she was a stray, and I needed a companion and wanted a companion, and we were perfect for each other. And so the journey has been amazing having her, and learning about everything that there is, that from food, I'll go into that in a future video as well, like what you're feeding your dog or dogs, and that process, how that was for me and us, and just, I mean, the basics of all of that types of things. I'll be doing videos about all of that. So I'll do some subscription box openings as well. Her birthday's coming up, and she'll be 11 this year. But her birthday is basically her gotcha day. I celebrate them at the same time, but I'm thinking about maybe starting to celebrate her more often. She is getting older, and I mean, I celebrate her every day. Everybody says that about their dogs, right? You celebrate your dog every day. But truly and honestly, recording these moments in time that I have with her. It's windy. I hope that the audio is good on this, because I have no idea. But yeah, I'm going to be, celebrating her more often and sharing the things about her with you, and showing how she is with other dogs, and the things that we implement to have a successful home and family with multiple dogs that don't all get along. They don't. Truth of the nature. So that's also going to be here on this channel, and so I hope that you like it and subscribe, and all the extra stuff will be in the description below about everything that'll be about my channel, and if you're interested in reading all that jazz. But thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, we'll sign off. We'll sign off with a kiss. Can we sign off with a kiss? Or a sniff. Whatever works for you. Mia. Thank you. Bye, guys.